Hi everybody, it's been a while since I have seen a lot of you, but I'm still here and I'm still cooking a lot. And one of the most requested recipes that I get is for my family's salad dressing that I make every week, every 2 weeks. It kind of depends on how quickly we eat it, but we do eat a lot of it. So I'm going to show it to you again. I've tweaked the recipe a tiny bit just to make it easier to make, but it's super simple. It comes together in less than 2 minutes and I'm going to show it to you here. So I have a liquid measure here. This one holds 4 cups, which is good because then nothing comes out the sides, but you really can use any glass container that you have for this. And I'm gonna add about 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. This just gives it nice flavor and also a little bit of color, but I don't want that to be the only vinegar that I use. The majority of it is gonna be red wine vinegar. I like Regina. You can use whatever brand you have on hand. It does not need to be fancy vinegar. And I'm gonna fill this to the two-thirds of a cup marker on my glass measure. And then to that, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of salt. This is Diamond Crystal Kosher salt, which I think is really important. Morton kosher salt tends to be more concentrated. So this is Diamond Crystal, and you can do a heaping tablespoon. You need a lot of salt in that. I know it seems like a lot, but it's gonna be what you need for this dressing. And then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I like to use really good mustard. This is Maille is the way the brand is pronounced, and you can find it at most grocery stores. So a tablespoon of that, add that to it. And then I'm gonna add olive oil. And when it comes to olive oil, it's really important that you don't use all extra virgin. If you do, it tastes way too strong. It kind of has a fruity flavor you can't put your finger on, but not in a good way. So if you only have extra virgin, use half extra virgin and then half either vegetable oil or canola oil. The olive oil that I'm using is not extra virgin. It's a giant jug from Costco and it's just olive oil. So it's not too strong, so I'm gonna use all olive oil. And I'm just gonna fill this up to the 2-cup mark. So traditional vinaigrette proportions are a little different. But when my husband perfected this recipe, for some reason, 2/3 vinegar to 1.25 cups of the olive oil was perfect. So I have it in here, and then this is an immersion blender. You could also use a regular blender. This makes it a little easier if you don't want to transfer containers. There you go. You just want to mix it up that it's blended. You could, if you don't have an immersion blender or a regular blender, you could just use a whisk and then just shake it really well before you're going to use it. But once I have it, I just pour it into a container like this, or you could use a jar, and it'll keep in the refrigerator for a long time. Like, I've never had to worry about it and throw it away because we eat a lot of salad. I'm going to save what's left in here for tonight's salad. It does separate a little bit in the refrigerator, but you just want to shake it up before you use it. This is a jar that I just took out of the refrigerator, so it looks like this. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just separated. Give it a good shake and have it on your salad tonight. It makes a salad really easy to put together.